Yo, what is up, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to the Nintendo Switch and Gaming News video. I want to first and foremost say I'm terribly sorry for the voice as far as the mic quality on my last few videos. I've been having some issues. I've been doing what I can to make it better. Hopefully this video is a little bit better, but even if it's not, just stick with me. I did order some new equipment. I don't think it's my mic. I think it's just some of my cables and my USB port and some other things that are messing up here. So please stick with me. Hopefully you can bear through the videos and we'll definitely get it situated. So thank you so much. I do appreciate you guys' continued support of the channel. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into today's news. So Floor Kids is reconfirmed for the Nintendo Switch this holiday. So Floor Kids is a game that we heard about during Nintendo's Nindies showcase back in August. However, there wasn't really a release date outside of, I think, just 2017, but we do have some more information as far as it's been reconfirmed for holiday 2017 on the Nintendo Switch. And for those who don't know what Floor Kids is about, let's go ahead and get into the description of the game. So breaking is an art form unlike any other, bending together new styles, sounds, and modes of movement. A community united by individual expression and mutual love for the funk in all its forms. Floor Kids, a new B-boy / B-girl battle game featuring unique freestyle gameplay, rhythm challenges, and multiplayer sessions, invites you to define your style and build your crew as you get down across town from the back streets to the big stage. Floor Kids is an original concept by former B-boy John, aka award-winning animated filmmaker Jonathan Ng, and scratch DJ, producer / composer / novelist Kid Cola, aka world-renowned artist Eric San. Featuring John's vibrant hand-drawn style and over 40 original unreleased Kid Co tracks, Floor Kids lays down the ties for moves that nod to the old school while staying tuned to the new. Build up your crew of 8 original B-boy / B-girl characteristics as you learn to flex 100 dynamic moves and countless combinations on your journey across the cityscape. Innovative controls and dynamic scoring earn you crowns for freestyle flow and rhythm fire. Smash crowd requests to become a fan favorite and battle your homies in a one-on-one local multiplayer to see who's got the flavor to get from the corner to the club. Floor Kids is unlike any other game out there, winning several awards for its innovative art style and control system. Floor Kids breaks the rules and lets you dance outside the lines. With one-of-a-kind soundtrack and raw hand-drawn design, Floor Kids will turn you into a B-King in no time. Build your skills, build your crew, find your style. Here are the features of the game. Unlock 8 unique characters, each with 16 moves and over 100 transitions between them. Find your style with innovative freestyle controls and perform top rock, down rock, power, freeze, and combo moves. Win over the crowds with a scoring system that rewards musicality, originality, feel, and style. Dance in many different locations, either in solo freestyle mode or 2-player local party mode. Stylized hand-drawn animations by John, and of course original music and sound design by Kid Co. So awesome stuff there, man. This game is looking really cool. I talked about it back when it was first revealed, and even afterwards I was like, hey, this is a pretty unique game, and I do like music rhythm games. It's been something that I've always liked as far as that goes. Even the music on Mario Paint was fun as a kid, so I'm really looking forward to this. We've got a brand new trailer that you guys are checking out as well. So what do you guys think about Floor Kids on the Nintendo Switch, reconfirmed for 2017? Is this a game that you're interested in? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here, the developers over at Playtonic have given us a little bit of an update when it comes to Yooka-Laylee. We do know that the game is launching on December 14th. We got that little snippet of gameplay in that trailer that they showed off, but they also talked about the Switch resolutions, visual comparisons to PS4, considering a physical release, optimizations, and so much more with Nintendo Life. So let's go ahead and get right into this. So Nintendo Life had this to say: what kind of resolution can we expect from the Nintendo Switch port in both docked and portable modes? Here's what Playtonic had to say. We're running at 900p docked and 600p undocked, while the UI always renders at 1080p, which we're really happy with, and it's competitive with other games. This is the balance we're most happy with. One that still looks great and runs as smooth as possible. Our priority for the Nintendo Switch was to deliver players a smooth, optimized experience, and we hope they'll be pleased with how the game looks and runs. Here comes the next question. How close will the Switch port be to the Xbox One and PS4 versions in visual terms? Have you had to make any big graphical sacrifices to get it running on the system? Platonic answered with this: we've actually made improvements, and this is definitely the most optimized version of the game. Our priority with the Nintendo Switch version was to deliver a smooth experience for players, so some compromises naturally had to be made, such as compromises a small amount of resolution for better performance and optimizations. However, it's nothing that we think players will notice, especially in handheld mode on that excellent screen. In fact, some elements such as shadows are actually improved since the original release. We're really pleased with how this version is running. And then the last question was, why digital only? And here's what Platonic had to say: our aim was to get the game into players' hands as soon as possible, and a digital launch allowed us to do that. We haven't ruled out doing a physical release in the future, and would strive to make sure it would have added value, which takes time to get right. So yeah, it looks like Yooka-Laylee is running pretty good on the Nintendo Switch. They didn't talk about frame rate, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to be 30 frames per second, considering that it's on Unity. There aren't many Unity games on the Nintendo Switch that run at 60 frames per second with any resolutions over 720p, and the only game that I can think of as far as bigger name game is Super Bomberman R. There might be some other games, but that's the only one that I can think about. You guys can let me know about some other ones in the comment section below. I'm pretty sure there's some smaller 2D ones and other stuff like that that do run at higher resolutions and frame rate. But yeah, man, I mean, this is pretty cool. Obviously, Yooka-Laylee is coming to Nintendo Switch. It's still a pretty good game, and especially after the optimization and after all the improvements that they've made post the PS4 and Xbox One launch, I think Nintendo Switch owners are getting a great game that they can play anywhere. 600p on that screen is not going to be too bad because the screen is native 720p, so 600p is not going to be too bad, and the art style really lends to the game being fine on that smaller screen, so I don't really think that's going to be a problem at all. When it comes to the dock resolution, it's good that it's 900p. I was not expecting that. I was expecting probably 720p as far as docked and undocked, but we got 900p docked and 600p undocked, and like I said, the art style is going to lend to it, looking beautiful on the screen. I can already imagine it right now. It's going to look good, and based on what we've seen here, it already looks pretty good from the trailer that they showed off. So what do you guys think about Yooka-Laylee as far as all the different tech details and everything that they've talked about here? Are you maybe waiting for a physical release? Are you going to pick it up digital? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the last article here, we have a pretty big rumor and a potential port of Paladins to the Nintendo Switch. So Paladins is a team-based shooter with strategy elements and deep character customization, according to the early access Steam page. But it does seem like the Nintendo Switch is a platform that could get this game in the future. Now this might be why Todd Harris, Hi-Rez co-founder, was asked about the potential of it happening, and at the time that he was asked, he said that the team was focused on making the PS4, Xbox One, and PC versions of the game. Now here's where things do get a little bit interesting, and of course shoutouts to Go Nintendo for the article here. And the latest beta version of the game on Steam has some nice tidbits tucked away inside of the data. Apparently some configuration files have been found which specifically mentions or pertains to a Nintendo Switch version of the game. So it looks like the team might have found something to where they'd be able to make a Switch version. Maybe it doesn't launch at the same as the other versions, or maybe Nintendo contacted them and they were able to get things up and going as far as the Nintendo Switch, or maybe they saw the sales, because at the time that they recorded the interview, this was probably like months ago or something like that, and the Switch obviously was selling great, but now we've been getting some more sales data and it's been winning multiple NPDs. So maybe they said, we have like this cool looking animated game that people on the Switch probably would want to play anywhere that they want. It would probably be a pretty good game to put on the Nintendo Switch. Let's get it on there. Plus, we've had months of sales data where we've seen third-party games selling extremely well on the Nintendo Switch, especially games with strategy elements and deep customization, such as, like, let's say Skyrim, for example, which is selling extremely well on the Nintendo Switch based on the eShop charts and based on what I'm seeing as far as just people playing on my list and people talking about the game. It seems like it's doing very well, or at least better than a lot of other games out there. So I'm really excited for this game, Paladins, to potentially come to the Switch, because I was looking at it a while back and it looks like a pretty cool game, and I'd be totally down for a Nintendo Switch version. I think that's the right call. With this style of animation and what they're doing with this game, I honestly think if it came to Nintendo Switch, it could sell just as well as the other versions, even with the lower install base, just because of how it looks and the type of customization and gameplay style. I think Nintendo fans would gravitate towards that. So what do you guys think about Paladins potentially coming to Nintendo Switch? As far as the information that we have here, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube live gaming page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool emotes through sponsorship in addition to perks, benefits, and rewards. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next video. Peace.